nature has a brilliance to it and a cadence to it and a kind of intelligence that's far more powerful than humans' capacity to exist. Cycling is meditation. Cycling is kind of like a microcosm of life. It checks so many boxes for me. It's health, it's sport, it's also spiritual practice.
Travel has always been a big part of my life. Having a tool that allows me to move seamlessly between landscapes, powered by nothing but my own steam, that's truly liberating.
Before, I was much more of a control freak. You know, even the decisions I made early on in my life, like I'm gonna have a career that would make me money so that I can have a home and I could have the dog and the 2.5 kids and be stable, as if we have control over what's gonna happen 50, 60 years from now. We don't. We really don't, and COVID has shown that, you know, and you can spend your whole life working towards that goal and putting money towards your retirement fund, knowing that you might not even enjoy that retirement fund. And that's not to say be reckless, but that is to say be a lot more present. I'm trying to live that way. That's fairly new. That's like less than a year old, this new way of living.
Let me give you some context.
We've all seen those TV shows about corporate life in a high-powered law firm in Manhattan. That was exactly my life for 7 years.
I entered corporate law due to its promise to help me alleviate student debt and support my family in their transition from Venezuela to the US. Soon, I lived in the mind-boggling dichotomy of being overworked but underutilized, overpaid but undervalued, and overfed yet undernourished. I realized at age 30 that I was priming myself for a heart attack.
I got to a breaking point where my health was suffering. I started feeling stressed all the time, anxious, and I decided to go to a 10-day silent meditation retreat in Vietnam. Came back from the meditation retreat, put in my notice at my job. South Africa had been a place that I wanted to come. Originally, I was supposed to be here 10 days, and then COVID-19 started really spreading, and I found myself staying in a small beach town in the west coast of Cape Town for the next 10 months.
I don't know if it was the uncertainty caused by the pandemic or maybe the inspiration from the place, but something in this setting has made me reevaluate my life. I am still doing some legal work, but this time for UNICEF, with more purpose and on my terms. Lastly, I found purpose in creativity and exploring a nascent career in singing and songwriting.
How are you feeling? You good?
Ven, únete a mi guerra, levanta mi bandera, en la unión está la fuerza. Miro siempre a los dos lados, astuto y recatado, como querías que yo fuera.
So this song is a respectful, take on what a salsa can be, which is, to me, the pulse of life. You can heal somebody dancing salsa.
We all are affected by the decisions and the actions of our ancestors in some way, whether they were colonizers or colonized. And so then we're left with this history, we're left with the world as it is now, and then we're told, go be successful and live. And you're like, cool, but there's a lot of shit that I need to process and figure out, and that's my journey. My journey is, how do we reckon with all of this crap that we had no business setting up in the first place, but we're still part of.
It all comes back to movement for me. There's something reliable in the way it affects us. The constant change is satisfying, maybe even needed, but mostly inevitable.